Hi there and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I am so happy that you're here. Today's video is going to be a 15-minute gentle full body stretch designed to energize, connect us to our body and make us feel good. You don't need anything except a yoga mat, yourself and 15 minutes of time. When you're ready, grab your mat and join me for this flow. We're starting off in a wide-legged child's pose. So kneel at the back of your mat. The big toes are touching and then open the knees as wide as the mat, lowering the upper body down onto the floor, stretching out the arms in front of you, resting the forehead on the ground. Begin to deepen your breath, sinking further into the mat with every exhalation, letting go of the things that no longer serve you, arriving in this present moment, in your body, on your mat. There is nothing else to do and nowhere else to be. Close your eyes. Focus your attention on your breath. Notice where you're breathing into. If you're breathing into your belly or the chest. Slowly over time, begin to breathe into your belly. Let it expand as you inhale. And sink back in as you exhale. Pushing air all throughout your body. Energizing and warming it up from the inside out. Breathe through your nose. Keep your mouth sealed. Relax your body. Allow the shoulders to drop down and away from the ears. Soften your whole body. The affirmation for today's short flow is, I believe in myself. Repeat those words over and over again in your brain. Feel those words. Gently pressing into your hands and then reach the right hand underneath your chest through to the left side, sinking back down so you're stretching out the right shoulder. Breathing into that stretch. Switching up the sides, extending the right arm away from you. And bringing the left arm underneath your chest through to the right side. Allowing the hips to become heavy on the feet. Opening the hips. Letting the belly sink towards the floor. And pressing yourself back up, moving the hands in. Inhale to drop the belly down, open the chest and slightly gaze forwards and upwards. Exhale, round the spine, chin towards the chest, press into the hands. Inhale, drop the belly down, open the chest. Exhale to round, press into the hands, feel the stretch across the upper body. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, round and then stay here for a moment. Really pressing into the hands, creating space across your upper body. And noticing how the spine is being lengthened and stretched. More space is coming into the areas between each vertebrae. And then release. Slightly walking the hands towards the front just a little bit. And then sinking the hips towards the feet, head towards the floor. Inhale to reach forwards, drop the hips towards the ground, open the chest. Exhale towards the back into child's pose. Inhale to the front, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. One more time. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then stay here. Really open the chest, drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep the elbows close by your body. The hips and the thighs are slightly lifted off. Your legs are active. You're engaging the core. And send the weight towards the back. Tuck the toes under. Rest the butt on the heels. Inhale, open your arms out to the side, gaze up. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Bring the chin close towards your arms. Inhale to open. Exhale to self-hug. Inhale to open. Exhale to self-hug. One more time each movement, but we're staying. So inhale to open and stay here. Gaze up. Reach the hands to the back. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale to self-hug, and then also stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Placing the hands onto the ground, lifting off the knees and sending the weight to the back into a downward facing dog. If your hamstrings are a little bit tight, you can bring a bend into the legs or lift the heels off the ground. Then slowly over time, as your legs become more stretched and warmed up, begin to lengthen your legs and ground down through the heels. Make sure that your spine is long and straight, shoulders away from the ears and the head is relaxed, gazing towards the back. Shifting the weight from the hands towards the feet. And then stepping the right foot to the outside of the left hand, reaching the left hand up. Placing the left hand down, stepping the right foot in the center between the hands and the leg, and then roll over to the right side. So the left hip is sinking down towards the ground. You're grounding down through the whole right foot that is parallel to the short side of the mat, and the right hand is sinking towards the back, stretching out the outside of the left hip. Engage your core here, hovering off the ground. Placing the right hand back down onto the ground, stepping the right foot to the back into a downward facing dog. Let's take one breath here. Inhale into the belly. Exhale it out. Now stepping the left foot to the outside of the right hand, and then reaching the right hand up. Really open up and gaze towards those right fingertips. Reaching the right hand back down, and then stepping the left foot in between the hands and the right foot, turning over to the left side and allowing the right hip to sink down towards the ground. Left hand sinks towards the back. The left foot is parallel to the short side of the mat. Placing the left hand back down onto the ground and pushing yourself up into a downward facing dog. Look to the front and slowly walk your feet towards the hands. Make sure they are about hip distance apart. Then bring a bend into the knees. Begin to round your spine. The head is dropping down heavy, and get hold of the opposite elbow. If it feels good in your body, begin to incorporate some small bounces. Up and down, and right to left. Keeping that bend in the legs. The head is sinking down heavy and your spine is being lengthened and stretched out. Finding your way back to center and stillness. And then inhale, place the fingertips towards the right side, stretch and lengthen the spine and the legs. Exhale, come back to center, bend the legs. Inhale over to the left side, stretch the legs and the spine. Exhale to center, bend into the knees. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. With a small bend in the knees, come all the way up into a standing position. Move your feet together, activate your whole body. So engage your legs, your core, your back. Pull the shoulders up and then back and down away from the ears. Inhale, reach the hands up. Interlace the hands, except the index fingers. They are still pointing upwards. Then step the left foot over the right one. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, bend over to the right side, breathing into the left side that is being stretched. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. And then stepping the right foot over the left one. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Step the right foot towards the back and then open to the right side, coming into a wide stance. Your feet are parallel, and the wider the stance, the easier it will be. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold forwards from the hips, dropping the hands down towards the ground, keeping your spine long and straight. Breathing into the stretch that you're feeling across your body, in the legs, hips, your spine. Grounding down through the left hand, reaching the right hand out to the side and then up. Gaze up towards those right fingertips. If you want to go a little bit deeper into that stretch, bend the right arm and wrap it around your hips. So the right hand is now on the outside of the left hip. You're still gazing upwards, incorporating a twist. Releasing that twist, placing both hands onto the ground and then grounding down through the right hand. Inhale, reach the left hand to the side and up. Gaze upwards. Either stay here or bend the left arm, wrap it around the back to the outside of the right hip. And gently release, placing both of the hands onto the hips, coming all the way up and stepping the right foot to the front. Now inhale, reach the left knee up, close towards the chest, balance on the right foot. As you exhale, step the left foot towards the back into a high lunge. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, stay here. Sinking further into the front knee, make sure that your hips are showing to the front and that your right knee is staying exactly on top of the right ankle or slightly behind. Lowering your hands down onto the ground, stepping the right foot to the back into a downward facing dog. Now inhale, step the left foot to the front in between of the hands and reach all the way up. Exhale, stay here. Placing the hands down onto the ground, stepping it to the back into a downward facing dog, and then dropping down onto the knees, resting the butt on the heels. Placing your right hand on the belly, left hand on your chest. Close your eyes. This is our final pose, a pose to digest this flow. Reconnect with our breath and our body. Time to notice any sensations in our body. And to remember the affirmation of this flow. I believe in myself. Noticing your heartbeat and your breath. Bringing a gentle smile onto your face. Now bring the hands together in front of the chest. Slightly bow the head down. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing this flow with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.